Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to show you what I pack in my travel makeup bag when I travel. For Memorial Day weekend this past weekend, I was in Canada for two of my really good friends' weddings. So fun to get away for a bit and to celebrate with them and just have a really great time with a ton of friends in a different place. So we were gone for, I believe it was 4 days, Friday to Monday night. We got back really late Monday night, or I guess early Tuesday morning. And I thought I would show you guys what I packed in my travel makeup bag. So if you're curious, just keep on watching. All right, so I guess just going in order of what I would put on my face. The first two things I packed are my primers, which is the Maybelline Blur and Illuminate and the Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. These are actually the only two primers I own. So I brought both of them with me because they do different things. This one, the Makeup Forever one, smooths out pores and really helps with texture and everything like that, where the Maybelline one is good for giving a glow and just making your skin look dewy and illuminated. It looks really pretty under foundation. So I brought both of these. Mostly I ended up using this one, and then for the wedding itself, when I cared a little bit more what my makeup looked like as opposed to the other days, I went with this one on top, just in my problem areas, like over here in my T-zone and my cheeks. So for foundations, I brought two. The first is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. I really like this. I had spoken about this in my graduation makeup video, which I will link above. This is really, really great for just making you look flawless and perfected, but it still looks like skin. It doesn't look like too much. It never looks cakey, especially when I apply it with a wet makeup sponge. It always looks really good. So I brought this with me, and I used this a few times when I was there. But day to day, I used the Missha BB cream. This stuff is awesome. It's a little scary at first because it runs very gray, which I actually really like because I'm very neutral toned, and I find that a lot of foundations run very warm or very cool, and it's kind of hard to find something in the middle, and this is that. It looks scary when you first apply it, but it ends up really blending into the skin and evening me out, and it ends up matching me at the end of the day. For reference, this is shade number 21. It's pretty gray tone, but this is great. I love this day to day. I think I'm almost out of this actually. You can buy this on Amazon, but I believe that I bought mine at Walmart, and it was a little bit cheaper there. This is great, love this. This is a great everyday foundation. For concealer, the only thing I brought with me was my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. On the average day, I just use a little tiny bit of this under my eyes just to brighten things up, add some coverage. But for my personal taste, this is a little heavy for every day, but this was really good for the wedding when I wanted to look a little more perfected. For eyebrows, nothing too exciting. I brought my Anastasia brow definer, which is broken. The spoolie is somewhere. And I also brought the Essence Make Me Brow. This is awesome. This is generally what I use day to day. This is what I use when I really want my brows to look a little more perfected, but for example, this is all I have in today, and that's mostly what I go with. So for powder, I love traveling with this. I brought the Wet n Wild Contouring Palette Contour. I never noticed the name. That's weird. But I brought the Wet n Wild Contouring Palette. This is the shade Dolce de Leche. They have another one where I think this powder is much more yellow, like true yellow, and then this powder might be warmer in that one, or cool, I don't know, something. But this is the one I have. Clearly you can tell this is well used. I pretty much always travel with this. I just love that it is an under eye setting powder, which I could honestly use on my face too, and a bronzer / contour all in one little thing. This is kind of annoying to store regularly, but when I travel, it's nice, compact, sleek, it fits in a makeup bag easily. So this, like I said, you can tell this has been used and abused. It's great. This powder is so nice under the eyes. I really love the way it sets everything. Really holds off creases. It doesn't look too dry and powdery. And then the shade is also nice. It's not my favorite bronzer contour type of shade. It's actually a little bit much for me. I prefer something a little lighter, more sheer, like if you think of the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer or the Bare Minerals Invisibronze, I think it's called. Those are more my types of bronzers. This is a little intense if I'm not careful, but as long as I'm being careful and watching how much I put on my brush and making sure it's really nice and blended into my skin, looks great. So for blush, I brought the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Rosé Champagne, which is this really pretty peachy color. I also talked about this in my graduation makeup. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see if I swatch this. No. Let me see if I can swatch that more. Yes, I'm not sure if you'll really be able to see that. It's over there. You could just see it's this kind of like pearly, peachy, shimmery color. It's really pretty. I knew for this trip, just with what I'd be doing, I didn't want anything too blushy, too intense. So I just grabbed this because it's a really nice light wash of color, gives some glow to the cheeks. And yeah, this is perfect for what I needed. So for highlight, I brought my e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in the shade Pinktastic, which looks like this. This used to be domed and then it fell. And the dome part broke, but it left me with all of this underneath, which is still perfectly good. And to be honest, I will most likely never even use up all of this. But this is a really pretty like pinky champagne highlight. Not sure if you can see it there, if that catches the light. It's really, really pretty. So I use this all the time. It's like, I'd say like a medium intensity. It's not particularly subtle, but it's also not like in your face, I'm wearing highlight. And I really like the way this looked. I think I wore this like every day when I was there. So for eyeshadow, I brought with me the Urban Decay Naked Palette. I also mentioned this in my graduation video. I've just been really into this. I know it's discontinued, but I have it, I own it, I love it, I'm gonna use it. I also love traveling with this because it really has every color that you need. It has some mattes and any other mattes I didn't have, I can make up for with the bronzer, but then just the range of colors. It's perfect, it's easy, especially for like a wedding look. Like, there are so many things I could do with this. I knew no matter what dress I was going to wear, I could make it work. I could go bronzy, I could go pinky, I could go brown. It just, for me and what I wear, this is good. And this has everything that I need. So this was what I brought with me. I also brought a second little eyeshadow palette with me, but I actually didn't end up using this. And this is the Fiona Styles Quad in Barrow. Weird name. Once again, I think this is accidentally a video of discontinued eyeshadow palettes, but I believe this is no longer being made. Fiona Styles was sold at Ulta. I do not think this is being sold at Ulta, but it may be sold individually on the Fiona Styles website. I'll try to link it if it is. This is a really great quad. It's very cool toned, very easy. I also really like to travel with this because it mostly has all the shades that I need. I packed it for this trip, but I didn't end up using it because when I was wearing eyeshadow, I just gravitated towards the Naked palette. But love traveling with stuff like this. Just small, it's easy, 4 shades. It's pretty much all I'm going to use for an eye look anyway. So this is great. For eyeliners, I brought my NYX Slide On, Glide On, and definitely a Turn On eyeliner in black. It's such a strange name, but I brought this in black. This is a great eyeliner. I find it doesn't run, it doesn't smudge. I don't really line my waterline on the bottom because that just tends to make my eyes look really small, and I don't like the way that looks on me. But I will draw a black line on top, and I really like the way this does it. Yeah, good, black, easy. And then the other one I brought is the Makeup Revolution Renaissance Flick eyeliner pen. This is a liquid liner. I did not end up using this. I was just running short on time, and when I want to do liquid eyeliner, I need a lot of time, so this did not get used. But if you're looking for good eyeliner, this is a really good one. For mascara, obvious, my Maybelline Lash Sensational. This is the only mascara I have open right now. I try not to buy a ton of mascara at a time, or at least have a lot open at a time, because it's just kind of a waste. I throw them out every 3 to 4 months usually, so to have a bunch and just not be able to use all of it just seems like a waste to me. So this is the only one I have, so that's what I brought. And then for lips, the first lipstick I brought is the Milani lipstick in Nude Creme. This is really pretty. This is just an easy everyday nude. You can see it right there. I love traveling with this. It just goes with everything. A color like this is so good to have. And then I also brought a gloss. This is the Bare Minerals gloss in this shade Snarky. This is just a really pretty shimmery pink. This is also great. You can see it there. It was just a really nice, easy color to wear. These are really good glosses. The smell and like the taste is a little strange, but they're not sticky. They last for a while. They're really good. And then lastly, for my fun pick, I brought the LA Girl Matte Flat Finish Pigment Gloss in the shade Instinct, which is this really fun bright orangey red color. And then to go with that, also the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner. in the shade Red the Scene. This was so fun to wear. I shocked myself that I actually wore this, but we went out on the town Saturday night and this is what I use, and I just love this color in the summertime. It is so pretty. This is probably a little more orange than orangey red, or what I'd usually go for, but then what I did was line my lips with the Wet n Wild lip liner. Oh, that just broke. Oh boy. Huh. Okay, well, excuse me. All right, so I lined my lips with that. God, I gotta be careful. Which, I'm not sure if you could see, but it's like a deeper, more true red, and that kind of toned down the orange look of this liquid lip and gave it more of an orangey red and not just straight orange, and it looked so pretty. And this lasted all night. I had a drink, had some poutine, and it did not come off at all. So that was awesome. I can't say the LA Girl liquid lips are the most comfortable liquid lipsticks I own. Definitely not. I don't love liquid lips anyway. I just find that they're really drying. They don't make my lips feel particularly good. And this also had a strange like stick to it. Like you'd put your lips together and they wouldn't come up easily like that. Like they kind of like stick together and peel off. It's not particularly comfortable. I can't say I really recommend the formula, but the color is really pretty. All right, so that is all that I packed in my travel makeup bag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know, what are your travel must-haves? Like when you travel, what are the things you need to bring with you? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.